I was always the person who wanted to be accepted. I was the class clown because I learned negative attention was attention. And I wanted to be liked. I wanted to be cool. I wanted to fit in. I went to another party, finally smoked pot, and first time I smoked it and I got high, I loved it. It was great. It changed the way I feel. I mean, it was a great feeling. And that's the kind of way I was. I didn't want to go anything harder, just smoking pot. And then in 11th grade one day, I went to a party and I got really drunk, really drank a lot and got sick as a skunk and puked my guts out and swore I would never drink again. Then one day a friend of mine said, here, why don't you try this? And the drug at the time was called a Quaalude, which they don't make anymore. I was off to the races, and after I did Quaaludes, I tried some Coke, and after Coke, I tried DCP, and I tried acid. I got high anytime I was happy, sad, glad, angry, lonely, or bored. You know, if I was having a good day, let's get high. If I was having a bad day, let's get high. In 1979, my parents called me over to their house one day and told me I had a drug problem. And I said, no, I don't. I said, they said, well, you're going to have to go away to treatment. Stayed there 28 days, was all better. Came home, went right back off to the races, and knew I was an addict at that point. When I finally met my wife, who was my wife now, in August will be 26 years, I told her I had a little problem with drugs, but I wasn't that bad. But after my ceremony, one usher put one drugs in my hand, all these people put drugs in my hand, and got as wasted as I could, and I have no recollection of my wedding ceremony. Nothing is sadder than when you see the pictures of your wedding and have no recollections of being there. My wife becomes pregnant, my father passes away, and on the day of my father's funeral, my wife had a miscarriage. And I'm sure I killed my father, not heart disease killed my father. I'm sure I killed my unborn child, not nature's course. And I swore that this was just, that life was against me. And so I started really using a lot. About a year later, my wife becomes pregnant again. And when my first daughter was born, I have no recollection of that. I swore I would stop using. 8, 9 months later, my wife was pregnant again. I swear when my second daughter was born, I would stop using. My mother at the time didn't want anything to do with me. I wasn't alone to be around with my children. I dropped my daughter down a flight of steps one day when I was wasted. And then one day after one of my 3-hour naps, my daughter woke me up to play with me, and at that point, call it a spiritual awakening, call it whatever you want, but I knew I had enough. For some reason, I knew at that point I couldn't take it anymore. On October 25th, 1989, I went to my first 12-step meeting, and by the grace of God, one day at a time, I haven't used drugs or alcohol in over 19 years. October 25th will be 20 years. When my daughters got bat mitzvah, they got bat mitzvah together. And when we were planning the event, I wanted to get involved with the music, the food, everything. I wanted to do everything. And my wife and my kids said, hold it, time out, Mark. This is our party. Let us have some fun. And I talked to them and I started crying and I said, girls, I don't remember my wedding. I don't remember when you guys were born. This is the first really special function that I can remember, and I want to be a part of it. But I took a step back, and I'm proud to say that I remember every second of my daughter's bat mitzvah. This is a disease that will kill you. I will let you know, whoever hears this, that, I love my life. I'm glad I'm clean, but I don't want to go back out there. I don't want to see what's out there. I've seen too many people die from this disease. I've seen too many people who can't make it back from this disease. I don't want to have that pain again. The one thing I've learned is you do not have to do this alone. There is help out there for you. You can't change the past. You can't predict the future. Live one day as best, and if you're not having a great day, tomorrow will be another day, and just enjoy each day as it is.